Hello, smart, successful lady bosses. This is Chanelle with Radiant Living Biz, profit strategist, serial entrepreneur, registered nurse, pumpkin pies mommy, and Philly girl living in VA. And I help smart, successful lady bosses earn their next six figures. I also help women take a single source of income and turn it into recurring revenue streams. Hey Jane, how are you? I am feeling amazing. I'm at the airport right now, coming back from my amazing retreat. Not even going to call it a vacation because this is just my lifestyle. I am declaring that. Hey Camille, hey Ronnie, how are you ladies? Hey! I'm back. I was unplugged for a while. With the exception, I did get on Instagram and do a little mini class. About the third day I was in Jamaica, and it was just great. I feel so good. I feel so good. If you missed some of the pictures, you can go check them out on Instagram. Hey Maya, how are you ladies? Come on in. I got some time to chat until my plane comes. But yeah, I want to talk about tonight. What is your plan for six-figure sales? Talk to me, ladies. What is your plan for six-figure sales? First of all, if you're new, I want to know about you. What's your name? What is your business? Yay, Ronnie said you're in my homeland. Yes, it is the homeland of my ancestors as well. So it's my second home. So amazing. I had some good steamed callaloo like every single day. Some yellow yams, some sweet potatoes, some dumplings, some green bananas, some sour sap juice, everything. It was lovely. I had an amazing time, and I feel great. And yes, feel amazing. So thank you for that. Yeah, so talk to me. I want to know if you're coming on, you watch this in the replay. Tell me about your business. Where are you right now? What is going on? What do you need? How can I support you? If you're newer to me, as I said earlier, I help smart, successful lady bosses earn their next six figures. I do that through content marketing, through brilliant branding, through the six-figure sales system, through packaging your ideas for profit, time multiplication, and that's what I do. That's what I do. And so I need to hear from you. I want to kick off this conversation in March. I'm going to be focusing on, you know what, Camille? I'm not even paying you any mind at all, honey. I'm not even going to entertain that tired, cliched. Just watch, look at the pictures. That's all I'm going to say. Just look at the pictures, okay? Just look at the pictures, Camille. I'm going to get you. Jane, strategizing. Yes, let's talk about it. Strategizing. I just got off a meeting with my team. It's so important to reflect on what it is that you are doing. Camille, go away. Go away, Camille. Go away. Felisa, welcome. It's so important to focus on what is working and what is not working in your business. I am a strategic thinker in business. Hey, Eb, I love to analyze what's going on. You can't just be so busy, right, in your work that you're not paying attention to what is working and what's not working. And we strategize on a regular basis, So, hey, how are you ladies? So I need your help. I need you to talk back to me because this month I am just going deep, going all the way in for six-figure sales. So if you need to learn how to sell, if you need to learn how to enhance your sales skills, let me know where you are. Where are you struggling? Where are you struggling? What is working in your business? What are you proud of? What are your wins, right? What key area do you need more help with? How comfortable do you feel from zero on a scale from 0 to 10? When you think of sales, what comes to mind? all right? What is your plan for the month of March? Or whenever you listen to this, do you have a plan in place to hit your money goal this month? How is it going to happen? How is it going to happen? What happened in February? What happened in January? Okay? If you're not looking at that, if you don't have, if what you're doing is not meeting or exceeding your money goals, your sales goals, we need to talk about it. That's why I'm here, ladies. So if you come through and you watch the replay, I want you to inbox me. I want you to light up the comments so that I can really just come and deliver. Be careful, Tracy. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Arnisha is here. Charity Thomas is here. Welcome, Charity. Let's talk about this, ladies. What is your plan? What is your plan? First of all, do you have a 6 or 7 figure target for 2018? Okay. Ebony, thank you, Ebony. Big her up for being the first person to say what it is that they need. She's saying she needs to enhance her sales, and fear comes to mind. So glad that you were bold enough to state that. Throughout the month, I'm going to be sharing with you inspiration on Facebook, on Instagram, and all of my live streams. I'm focusing in on this one area. So make sure if you're not connected with me, you're following me here. You're part of the Radiant Living Biz Success Circle. You're following me on Instagram. If you're following me on Instagram, please type your handle below so that I can connect with you. Fear. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about that a little bit, right? Katina says she has a lot of ideas with no map to execute them. Tell me about your business, Katina. I would like to know more so I can elaborate on that. But fear, let's talk about the fear. And this is something when you, no matter what level you are in, on your entrepreneurial journey, there is always the element of something that is unknown, okay? We don't have control over everything, okay? We do not have control over everything. Welcome, Leslie. And one of the things that, really helps me, Lisa saying, stepping out and talking more with referral partners. Yes. I'm going to be scrolling back to address some of these topics, ladies. Thank you. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. We got the entire month of March. Hey, Ife. Fear. No matter where you are. If you're a smart, successful lady boss, you've been in the game for a minute, you stepped out there, right? You've invested in yourself. You're offering products and services. You have recurring business expenses. You have an online presence. And, perhaps right now, you know that your business, you're leaving some money on the table, okay? Right? You're leaving some money on the table. And you're wondering, what is it that I'm not doing, okay? What is it that I'm not doing? What is it that I need to do? And it feels like, wow, I've stepped out here. I have a lot at stake. And you don't want to make the wrong move. I know what that feels like. I've been in business for 18 years, I know what it feels like to feel vulnerable. I know what it feels like to feel like, wow, I don't want to say or do the wrong thing in front of my customers. People are looking at me. People are watching me. People have expectations of me. Okay? That's why it's important for us to have these conversations. Important for us to have these real conversations, okay? But I like to give you something, just to be able to go away with. And when I think about the fear, something that I read recently, um, in a book by a friend of mine called Douglas Vigliotti, The Salesperson's Paradox. And he talks about when you feel fear, okay, you want to do a test, you want to do an evaluation and ask yourself, really, is this thing reversible or irreversible? Like, in the worst case scenario, is this thing reversible or is it irreversible? And 99.99% of the time, the thing that we are fearing or we have a perceived fear of is reversible, right? It is reversible. It's not irreversible. And he gave the example of, jumping out of a plane, right, over water or over a cliff or something. Like, those outcomes could potentially be irreversible, okay? But when it comes to us presenting our business in a new way, talking to new people, trying a new service, surrounding ourselves with, a different circle, trying a new skill, developing a new strategy, bringing somebody new on board, right? Making an investment. Those things are not irreversible. And we have to realize, and you guys know I'm coming back refreshed and I'm coming back on fire, right? I'm not coming back to be the same person that I left, where I love that person, but I came and I took my retreat to restore my mind, my soul, my spirit. And it always for me, goes back to your spiritual connection, your spiritual source, your creator, and you have to really ask yourself, what do I believe? What do I believe? What do I really believe? Yes. All right. What is the worst case scenario? Is it reversible or is it irreversible? Okay. And what is my fear really rooted in? Okay. What is my fear really rooted in? What steps have I taken to get support in this area where other people who have walked the walk, right, can give me some insight on what to expect or what they did when they felt this way. Because you're not the only one that's felt fear around sales or growing your business. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Yahala. Good to see you. Please share this, ladies, if you're watching. I got some time until my plane comes. Don't let me miss my plane now. That would not be good. Don't let me miss my plane. But we still got I'll give it about another 30 minutes to be sure. Let me get off about 9:15, so somebody just let me know. But yeah, think about that. What does my creator say? What is my spiritual belief rooted in when it comes to what I am doing as an entrepreneur, as a smart, successful lady boss? What am I doing every day to center myself in a place where I can believe that I am safe? I can believe that ultimately, no matter what happens, okay, I am protected, I'm favored, that everything is going to work out for my good. Am I speaking that? Am I saying that? Or am I saying that and then my actions are going back to the fear? Right? And if that's the case, you have to really examine yourself and what you're doing. who you're talking to, who you're listening to, who you're being held accountable by. Okay? Because if you truly are, if you truly are changing your habits, developing and cultivating yourself, something's going to shift. Something's going to be different. The fear can be there, but you have a new system, a new way of life, a new way of thinking, a new way of doing business. You cannot stay the same if you're truly committed, if you're truly, hi Jamaica, doing something that's the right thing for your business, that's the right thing for you. You cannot stay the same. That's what I believe. I just speak from personal experience, you know, because I kept myself shrunken and small because for a long time, and it was rooted, I guess I don't like to admit it, but it was rooted in, it was a form of fear, and it was shame. For me, it was shame. Hello, gorgeous. For me, it was shame, and that's still a form of fear, right, or a cousin of fear. It was shame about some of my past business decisions and outcomes that I didn't feel good about, right? Yes. So I limited this amazing experience that I'm having right now to be able to travel, make money, serve my clients, grow my business, don't feel stressed. That doesn't mean everything is perfect, but I am declaring that it is perfect and it is all right, and that I feel wonderful, and that I'm supported, and that I have more than enough in everything that I need, and my dream clients find me and are happy and excited to work with me. Business doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be a struggle, right? I can stay passionate. I can stay enthusiastic, right? But I do the right work. I had to take some steps to get here. I didn't just wake up like this, and, I had to take some stretching steps. I had to be around some people to teach me some things that I didn't know, some ways that I didn't know, to have some conversations with me, to open my mind up, to say, wow, I never even realized that I had that belief. I was just going along, and I thought I was all right. I did more than the average person, so I must be okay, right? But there was so much more for me. I know this whole topic was supposed to be what? What is your plan for six-figure success, six-figure sales? Yeah, but it's all good. It's all relevant, right? Because we're talking about it. Fear. I'm glad you brought it up, Ebony, because fear can play out in so many different ways. Fear can play out. Let me see if we got the chat. Fear can play out in so many different ways. For me, it was shame. And keeping myself like this, thinking I could only work with a certain amount, certain type of person, right? Because of what I was telling myself. And when I discovered with help that I didn't have to believe that. That was a choice that I was telling myself. And I could simply change my mind and change what I believe. And when I changed what I believe, a whole new world opened up for me that allowed me to have a different level of freedom, increase my business, grow my business, right? Earn more money, okay? How do you know, Felicia's saying, how do you know that coach, mentor, or course is right for you? It's a great question. How do you know that a course, a mentor, or course is right for you? Okay, let me try to answer that to the best of my ability. So let's start with, it starts with first, knowing what you desire. What do you want? What do you want for this, Felisa, or whoever else this could potentially be relevant to, right? Have you spent some time with yourself, right, to be quiet and still enough that you have decided what it is that you want, or at least the direction of what you want your life to be like, to look like? Hey Brittany, right? You should have some idea. And then when you have some idea of what it is that you need, what it is that you want, then you can begin to be open to recognize, right, what aligns with what it is that you need, that you want, where you want to be. And then I'm going to just take it, let's just say, one per person, a coach, a mentor, a consultant. What does it feel like? What does the vibe feel like? Seriously, like, if you get turned off, if you feel intimidated, if you feel uncomfortable. Now, there's different types of uncomfortable. There's uncomfortable that's just uncomfortable, like, I'm just not feeling this, perhaps I feel, I'm gonna give you guys an example. I'm gonna give you a real good example, because this doesn't always, it's rare. Like, this has happened to me, right? This is like about a year or so ago, and I was made some decisions for where I wanted to be in my business. I desire a 6-figure income business, consulting and training business, and I wanted it in a very specific way, okay? And I was at the hospital working a nursing shift, and I remember sitting in a break room, and I must have been on Facebook. But I was having an exchange with somebody, and next thing you know, we had a quick conversation. And without getting too deep in it, initially I was excited, right, about what she had to say, because I was looking for something specific, and I was excited about what it is that she had to say. But it quickly shifted, and I felt, what is the word? It wasn't a good feeling. I don't want to get too deep into it, but part of it was I was expressing some of the things that, I was doing at the specific week. I was moving. I remember it. I was moving that specific weekend. And if anybody knows me, my story, I have a young daughter, and I'm a solo parent. And at this time, my daughter, we were moving. She was younger, I don't know exactly the whole everything, but she was still little. It was a lot of pressure, basically, right? It was a lot going on that weekend. And my daughter's father is deceased, and, I had a lot on me, the fact that we were moving from this place. It was just a lot that I had to kind of get over that hump anyway, right? I had to get over that hump of this move, and the move, it was just a lot of emotional stuff, right? However, and when I expressed to this person, like, just, let me get past this weekend, let me get past this weekend, and we'll continue the conversation, and I know the difference between objections, excuses, or whatever. It wasn't an excuse. It was my reality and what was going on for me. And I was expressing it, and I just did not feel like this person, like, when it comes to my child and my situation, I just feel like she heard me, then she called me back. Like, she called me back or reached out again during this period. And I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Like, didn't I say that this is not the time, And I just felt like, nah, like, not only that, it was just a few, you'll get signs for you. Okay, thanks, Ebony. You'll get signs. And it was a turnoff. It was just a straight turnoff. She made me feel like she didn't give a damn about me. She just wanted to get money. And what she had to offer was very, very attractive, right? Very, very attractive. But when she did that, I did not feel that she cared about me as a person, as a client, you know. And yeah, and that totally turned me off from her. And I never said another word to her. Like, it was straight turned me off. So that's an example of like how it can go. You know, you got to go with your spirit. Everybody is different, you know. You know, for me, let me tell you how it went the opposite, you know. My strategist that I currently work with and I've had a relationship with for over a year, okay, and who has been very responsible, largely responsible. I give her a lot of credit for the shift that I've been able to make. And she, for me, I got value all along the process. Like, before I even invested money, I got huge value, okay? Then when I invested a small amount of money, I got a shift. It moved me forward, right? It was more value than what it is that I paid, okay? And then I decided to work with her again. She continued to be visible. She continued to be available. And it was in line with what it was that I needed. Okay? So that's one of the things I would say. You know, you have to know what it is that you want, you know. For me, for my clients, you know, that's why part of the reason why I'm here. I come on live stream so I can get to know you, so we can develop a relationship, so you can get a feel for me, so I can get a feel for you, so I can make recommendations on things that you need that I may have the answer to. I also come and show up on Tuesdays on a phone call so we can speak and engage with each other. You can ask me questions. I offer the Radiant Living Biz Success Circle where we can all come but build relationships. So, you know, you have to, I hope that this is helpful. Felicia asked this. Yeah, Felicia, I hope it's helpful. So far, let me know. But you need to know what you need. But at the same time, you know, nobody can be helpful to you if you're always overthinking. And I'm not saying this is the case with you. I'm just saying in general. Overthinking, expecting that coach, mentor, consultant to be more to you than you are to yourself, okay? Yes, to be more to you than you are to yourself, holding them at a higher level of responsibility than you are to yourself. And it's ultimately about what do you want to do with it, because you can have amazing information, but if you don't use it consistently and you don't use it, then it's not about them. It's about the fact that you didn't follow through and then you did not apply what it is that was offered to you. So I trust that that was helpful. Gave a little bit of insight both ways, you know. Yeah, so, and that ties into, you know, sales, you know. It's big. What's your plan for six-figure sales? If relationships building is not part of that, you're in trouble. You know, you have to know you have to get to know some people, and people have to get to know you, right? I can call out some people by name on this live stream, and that's a great thing, okay? I know some things about them, okay? I cannot, you know, you cannot help your clients if you just stay all about you, and what you want, and you're not making them part of your plan, right? So I know I'm going to consistently hit and exceed my plan because I make what I want, right? I include other people getting what they want first. And when I make that my priority, and when you make that your priority, you will find yourself much more likely to you know, much more likely to reach your goals. Right? Everybody agree with that? Yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. What's your plan, ladies? If you don't have a plan, stay close to me. If you need to improve your plan for your six-figure sales, March 2018, I'm going to be coming to you with some great information, some great gems. All right, stay close. If you're not part of the Radiant Living Biz Success Circle, please make sure that you request an invitation if and only if you desire to truly connect and collaborate with other smart, successful lady bosses. If you are ready to shift and grow in your business, you're a lifelong learner, you invest in yourself, you do the work, you believe, you invest, you do the work, okay? Then you're more than welcome to join us. And I want to hear more from you. If you watch this replay, type your questions below. What are you struggling with when it comes to sales? What else can I ask you? So join the Radiant Living Biz Success Circle. If you have a question for me, you want to ask me something, DM me. I'm happy to help you. And that's pretty much it for tonight. That's it. Thank you so much. Feels good to be back. Feels good to be back. I'm trying to think about anything else. 907. Yeah, we have some exciting things coming up for March as well. Is the date, oh God, is the date the 20th? Barbara, help me with the date. The Radiant Living Biz Women's Virtual Conference. The date is coming up, sir. Yes, yes. Thank you so much. Thank you. The Radiant Living Biz Women's Virtual Conference. The registration is free. The links will be available in a few days, but there is a Facebook event page that the ladies and presenters have been sharing. It's going to be powerful. Tina Payne, Barbara Sansbury, JC. Is JC's last name Marie? I'm not sure. Just know her first name. Who else? Charlotte, Treywick. Am I missing somebody? Charlotte, Tina, JC. Please don't get me, guys, if I'm missing somebody. Tina, Barbara, 5. I think that's it for the presenters. Going to be amazing. Sunday night, 6 p.m. The date is, what is that, the 20-something? 4th or 5th? I'm not sure. But you'll be seeing a lot more. Thank you so much. All right. You will be seeing a lot more about that. So we're really excited about that. But just scroll back if you're newer to my page. Scroll back. Make sure you like me on Facebook, the business page. And you definitely connect with us in the Radiant Living Biz Success Circle. I'm excited about this month. 6-figure sales. Go ahead and put the hashtag 6-figure sales if you are excited about the gems that I'm going to be dropping in March. All right, ladies. I will see you soon. Take care. No Radiance.